to town, guys, to get stuff to make homemade chicken and dumplings, and Kaylee found a lunchbox.
Well, usually I get a sandwich that is Hawaiian rolled made, but this was a lot cheaper, and you get more stuff in it. And so I just decided, you got one too.
Yeah, because one sandwich was $5.99, and you could get this whole bag for $4.99.
Yeah, you get.
She's gonna show you what she got.
Open it for y'all. So you get a little bag of chips.
Barbecue.
Then you get. Oh, I love this stuff. You get a Capri Sun, Kool-Aid. Then you get a nice little cosmic brownie, and then a sandwich. So I think that's a pretty good.
That's a pretty good deal.
Than just getting a little sandwich for $5.99.
And don't think she didn't get her Hawaiian rolls. We got them for our homemade chicken and dumplings we're going to be making, guys.
Delicious.
But we had to get us a snack to hold us over.
Yeah, I was starving, so.
So we're going to eat, guys, and then we'll show you how we make our homemade chicken and dumplings. All right, everybody. We're going to make a comfort food. Since we have a cold front coming and everything, Kaylee loves chicken and noodles. I make chicken and dumplings, but I still call them chicken and noodles. This is a simple way to do it. It's an easy meal to make. You can make it in your crock pot. I don't know how we're going to do it yet. Sometimes I like the chicken in my dumplings, and sometimes I just like dumplings and chicken on the side because I don't always want chicken in them. How are we going to do it, Kaylee? How do you want it?
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 I don't care.
I just put it all together. It makes it a lot easier.
You want it all together? All right. What made us decide to do that, it's not just the cold front that's coming, guys, but look here, our chicken had twins. And we decided we was going to have chicken and dumplings. Because whenever they have twins, that always means chicken and dumplings time. We usually get twins about once a year in the fall when the first cold front's coming, and that's a sign it's time to start making winter food. So if your chickens start having twins, then you know it's going to get cold. We don't just go by the percentage. All right, so we're going to get this little one right here. We can get a hold of him. He's a little squirmy. Oh, there we go. He's going to sit right in here, all nestled up. Get this one. Oh, try not to touch him because I'm trying to keep my hands a little bit clean with chicken. We'll set him right here. All right, now what we're going to do, we're going to put a little salt on him. Now, chicken takes, to me, a lot of salt, but do it to your taste because there's going to be a lot of juice and stuff added in this also. You'll probably end up having to add more, actually. You can always add more, but you can't take away unless you put potato in it. That's what Grandma said. Put a little pepper on. There we go.
A little?
Well, there's going to be a lot of extra in here. Is that right over there? We have some chicken broth. Now, these are going to make a lot of broth because they still have the skin on them, and that's why we like to use them. It's because me and Kaylee like the rich chicken broth, but we like to add a little more because, trust me, that girl can eat a loaf of bread with chicken and dumplings. She's done it.
And I still stay thin.
She can. She loves bread, don't you, with it?
Yeah.
So we're going to put some of this chicken juice in there.
I make a sandwich out of it.
She wants to make a sandwich already. Got these little twins.
Wasn't that kind of... No, never mind.
Well, I named them.
Well, I was going to say, wasn't that kind of useless of putting the salt and pepper on them? You're just going to rinse it off?
No, because it's going to cook into them.
Yeah, but like...
When this cooks, it'll all fuse into the meat.
Well, yeah.
Because they're going to fall apart.
Oh, yeah.
And I named
hope
them.
So. I know.
That's chicken and that's dumplings. You don't like my names?
Oh, it's very unique.
They were smart. They knew I was hungry. That smells good. Now we're going to take this. I'll add a little more water up. We'll put these on to cook. I'll show you as they cook what they're doing. Kaylee's got her some peas that she wanted tonight. I wanted corn. Pepper. I wanted corn, but she wanted peas. And then we got some Cosmo brownies there, but we got some.
Wait, what'd you call it?
Sliced banana nut cream cake bread.
This
Cosmo brownies.
This is not a Cosmo brownie, it's a cosmic.
Well, it's Cosmo around here. Alright guys, we got them cooked down a little bit. We're going to flip them over in the hot tub. Make sure the other side gets cooked. there. Yep. There we go. And we're going to cook them just a little bit longer like that, and then Kaylee will be making the noodles. I'm going to let her do that and put them in. But we're going to make the noodles, and we'll end up finishing the meal. It shouldn't be very long now, but this broth in here, you can see how good it's made. And we ended up moving it over to the stove too, because the crock pot wasn't cooking it fast enough. Kaylee got hungry, so we had to start boiling it on the stove so we could eat faster. But they're cooking up good, and they'll be good and tender. And we'll be back here in a second to make the noodles. Guys, we're going to make our dumplings. I call them egg dumplings. All-purpose flour, not self-rising, or the dumplings will be mushy. I don't like mushy dumplings. Neither does Kaylee.
I don't think anybody would.
Put about that much in there. Then you just start adding your eggs until you get enough to start mixing it up. Kaylee's going to get to mix it up. I'm just going to get her close on how many eggs I think. It does take quite a few eggs.
Try not to get no shell in there.
But I promise these dumplings turn out so good like this. I might have to compete against Mom for her Thanksgiving noodles. You think I could compete?
No.
No?
No.
You don't think I'd get close?
No.
Why?
Because Nan is just the ultimate winner of that.
No.
Yeah.
We can't make her. Look how big that is. We can't make her the ultimate winner until she's actually competed.
She has.
What about Sarah?
I don't think Sarah could make her noodles.
I don't know. Sarah's not here to defend herself.
How many eggs are we putting in there?
Takes a few. That's what I was telling you today. It does take a few eggs.
20?
Yeah. We're going to start with this right here. And we'll let Kaylee start. I'll help her.
Y'all, you count and see how many you put in there.
Okay. We'll see what this does.
I lost track.
Start mixing her up. This is a lot better than Grandma's pink pucker pie. That's for sure. I think Scott wanted some of that.
Scott would probably love it.
He would. We might have to make him one and ship it to him. Scott, we're going to ship you a Grandma's pink pucker pie in the middle.
Make sure you get it when it arrives.
Yeah. And it should be good and fermented for you by the time it gets there.
Don't let it sit.
Yeah, don't let it sit for sure. Scott's going to be laughing at us on that one.
Probably. When is he not laughing?
Yeah, Scott's a good guy.
Yeah.
We're going to go fishing, hopefully, with Scott this summer coming up. And I'd like to film a video with him.
You know, he's...
You gotta get it everywhere.
He's so he's so nice of a guy that he even laughs at his jokes when they're not even funny.
Scott?
Yeah, he laughs at your jokes when they're not even funny.
Well, my jokes are funny.
That's how nice he is.
Yes. But my jokes are funny. Every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, when you get about like that, you're going to add some more eggs. Oh.
So about 20 eggs.
Takes a few. But that's why we call them egg noodles. Or dumplings, as you would call them.
Actually, that's 14. I counted.
You're counting them?
Yeah, that's 14.
Kaylee's counting the eggs. I think we're getting down to where Kaylee might have to get her hands in this.
I'm going to take off my rings.
I'm going to take off her rings. That's what a docker usually does too. And get that mixed around right there. And guess what? It's time for Kaylee to take over, guys. So we'll be right back with Kaylee working in the mud. Alright, she's trying to use the spoon.
No, I'm just making sure.
She's going to have to get her hands in it. We'll save that spoon, though, because we'll end up using it.
That's what I was going to do.
Yep. You see, guys, that's almost perfect.
It's almost perfect. Till I touch it, then it gets perfect.
Mm-hmm. fast. See that eggs working up in that flour? Yeah. And I said, oh yeah. That's going to be some good dumplings.
If someone paid you, would you take a bite of this?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
How much though?
100,000. I'd buy my antibiotics for my salmonella. You see that texture right there, guys? That's real close to what we want. We'll add just probably a little bit more flour. Is there no more in the bottom? Flour, okay.
I need more flour.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little flour in. That should be about right. I just added that much. And she's just gonna make a kind of a ball out of it. You don't want it to be like a white ball though, guys. You want it to have a little bit of the yellow color because that's going to be what's going to make your noodles so good. And I'll show you why in just a second when we start dropping them over there. That's perfect right there. That's kind of what you want right there.
Right here?
Yep. That's the finished product. We got the stuff boiling, the broth. And what I do is I just take my spoon and my fork and I get me off whatever size I want for a dumpling and start dropping them in like that right into your boiling broth. And I'll show you what they'll do. As you do this and you start getting closer and closer, you'll see that they'll start to make the dumplings. Kind of like that. Time to make the donuts. Except for making dumplings that are better than these. You don't think so?
No.
Well, we're going to be having a Thanksgiving show coming up. What are you going to be making, Kaylee?
I don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Gonna make a pie?
Yeah. Chocolate pie.
I want blueberry.
I want blueberry too, but...
We will. Wonder what Sarah's going to make.
Rice, broccoli, and cheese.
Yes, really?
Yeah.
Nan's going to make the turkey. She said a little different this year. She's actually not going to pressure cook it. That'll be new for us.
Because we always pressure cook it.
Yep, she wanted to try something new this year.
It's not going to be Thanksgiving unless you hear the pressure cooker.
I know, that's going to be weird, ain't it?
It's going to be silent.
It's going to be a quiet, well, no, because Sarah will be here. It won't be a quiet Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Sarah.
Especially if she brings Legan over.
Oh, gosh.
He'll be ready to eat for sure. That boy can eat.
He gonna want some noodles.
He's not picky.
No, he's not.
None of the kids are picky, though, really.
Not really. Very rarely, they'll not want something.
But you can see, guys, how them are starting to float to the top. As you fill this, they'll keep floating to the top like that. And what I do is I'll show you. Once I get a lot of them going, and they start floating.
I think they are floating.
Yeah, you want to get where they start like stacking on top of each other. They're almost there. These are handmade dumplings. Each one of these is made with love. See, I'm teaching you how to cook right now.
I know how to cook.
Can you hear that? Hear them things like that? That's what them Chinese make. That sound? People like that sound.
Yeah, but they usually get it on the first try.
Well, I'm blind a little bit anymore. I'm older age. See how they're starting to do? Know what you do? Get your spoon off the side. You give them a little stir. Now you tell me them ain't starting to look good. We'll show you in just a second. What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal?
Mine?
The part that your favorite thing at Thanksgiving. What's the,
like food or?
Yeah, like you would not do without on Thanksgiving. What would you have to have for Thanksgiving?
Turkey and noodles.
That's two things.
No, that is one thing together.
Oh.
Like the turkey and noodles.
Okay. Mine would have to be the dressing.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's my favorite.
Okay, what about dessert?
That I would have to have?
Yeah.
Man, I'd have to. I don't know. I'm probably going to be pretty traditional. I'm going to say probably my pumpkin pie.
Yeah, me too.
I'd have to have the pumpkin pie.
With whipped cream.
Yep.
Oh, smother that sucker until you can't even see it.
So what's something you could do without?
What I could do without?
Mm-hmm. Like the one thing you could leave out on Thanksgiving.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh no, that's what I love.
I don't like those.
If I could do without anything on Thanksgiving, mine would be the cranberry sauce.
I don't even eat that. I don't even know what that tastes like.
About like the drink. Remember, you drank some of my cranberry juice the other day,
Yeah.
and you did not like it. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That's what the sauce tastes like, except for in
Okay.
jelly form. Go like this, guys, when they start stacking up, and just keep them down toward the bottom. And that's really all we're going to do. Now, everybody, tell us, what is the one meal that you guys would not want to do without? Like the one item on Thanksgiving?
Do you have to have?
Yes.
The one dessert you have to have, and the one thing that you can just skip out on.
Yep. And then the meal. What is the one thing during the meal that you could do? And the one thing on the meal that you could do without? I could do without the cranberry sauce. But if we're not going to count the cranberry sauce because we don't never have it, my second thing, as much as I hate to say it, it's probably going to be the cheese and rice.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm not big on the cheese and rice.
Oh, it's delicious.
That would be my two things.
Anyways, this is just what we're gonna do.
Yep, we're just going to do this, guys. And once we get this done, we'll turn it down really low and let it cook while we get our peas done. And we'll be plating this up here pretty soon. We'll let Kaylee tell you how much she likes my noodles, and we'll try it. So we'll each try it and rate it from 1 to 10 like we do all of our other stuff. I mean, no doubt this is probably going to be a 12, but we'll test it. So that's all we're going to do, guys. Just like you see how it's starting to stay on top, the stuff that's not cooked, just take it and just keep washing it down just like that.
Why does it look like popcorn though?
Yeah, it's going to be better than popcorn. It's going to be like butter. Alright, guys, we're going to give them a stir. Keep them stirred while you cook them. Just bring the bottom to the top. You can tell that's a big pot. Look at all that chicken and noodles. Man, look how golden those are, those noodles.
They're not noodles.
Or, sorry. That's how golden the dumplings are.
They look like a golden nugget.
They are. They're little golden nuggets. They're worth their weight, too. They are so good.
You'll know when you eat them.
They are. We're not going to worry about calories tonight.
Maybe he's not.
You eat one of these dumplings, you're going to have some calories. It don't matter. But it's worth it, though. It is worth it. But look at that, guys.
I just got to work out extra.
Nah. Let's let them cook on low, guys. Keep them stirred, and you'll have some of the best dumplings you've ever had. My recipe rocks.
You said 1 out of 10?
Yeah.
A 5.
5?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give them a 10. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to try them, it's simple, easy, delicious, regardless of what Kaylee says. Try them and let me know how you like it.